So every day there's some other development in this war and in this global situation. So now Norway, Spain, and Ireland have decided to recognize a Palestinian state. This is a sign of societies in advanced stages of decline. What is this Palestinian state? Hamas is not out of power yet. You're going to give them a state? Is that a reward for the massacre of October 7th? Who are you giving this state to? What is this Palestine that people have in their mind? Some romantic idea of a utopian Arab nation. The Palestine that exists as it is today is a brutal, savage place run by criminals. It's effectively like a drug cartel, but a religious one. In the West Bank, you've got the Palestinian Authority. Mahmoud Abbas was groomed by the KGB as effectively a terrorist. He did his dissertation at university on Holocaust denial. Who are you giving this Palestinian state to? And we've seen what Hamas did with a mini statelet, which effectively Gaza really was a Palestinian state. We saw what happened there. Can you imagine if you give them more land, more authority, more ability to trade, to interact with other nations? How devastating that'll be. It's like it's Afghanistan. It's the Taliban in a small area. They're insane. But this is what happens when countries have lost the ability to discern. European countries are themselves being inundated with Islamic supremacist violence and sexual violence and intimidation and political murders. And they continue to keep their borders open and put their migrants in very expensive hotel rooms, getting all kinds of treatment and money from the government. That's a society that is committing suicide. So of course they're going to support the Palestinians getting a state now. Look, how about we do this? How about we get some spine about us? Palestinians want a state, no problem. Mahmoud Abbas, the president of the Palestinian Authority, he and his government are still paying Palestinians, the families of Palestinians who kill Israelis. Like they pay them for the rest of their lives. It's called their pay for slay policy. Well, how about we first of all have one requirement, get rid of that. Secondly, get rid of all these UNRWA schools that are indoctrinating their kids into hating Jews. They have summer camps where they literally train the kids to be terrorists. They run around with rifles and do all these military maneuvers as kids. How about we get rid of all the school plays that show young kids stabbing and killing Jews, because they have a lot of those, to the parents' wild applause. So how about we get rid of all the terrorist mentality, the brainwashing, start to function like a normal state? No problem. Put some KPIs in place, key performance indicators. And as the new government, whoever it is, starts to achieve these things, they start to show that they are in fact a peaceful, law-abiding nation, then little bit at a time they get a bit more sovereignty, a bit more autonomy. That's a sensible way to do it. But to give a state to Hamas and the Palestinian Authority as they currently are, must be mad. First of all, it's never going to happen. But the reflection, what it says about these countries themselves, is extremely concerning. If I were living in Europe right now, I'd be very worried. In fact, I'd be looking for a new place to go. You might want to come and live in Israel. We're going to be safer for a lot longer than you. Thank you for watching. I take complex concepts and make them easy to understand and easy to share in short, concise videos. If you value my content, please consider supporting my channel at patreon.com/Eli Ezra Official, all one word. Your support helps me to continue creating content, to make sure that the truth is heard, to counter all the misinformation. That's vital to create a peaceful and prosperous Middle East for everyone.